today's lesson we will need the band. If you don't have the band yet, use the scarf, anything that you can have your fingers feedback, and we will start finding our calves, our feet closer to the wall, and our sacrum. Remember, if you are here, drop the sacrum down. Of course the glutes will touch the wall first, but idea is to have the sacrum touching the wall, the calves touching the wall, and the back of the ribs touching the wall, and the back of the neck touching the wall. So find yourself in this position. Might feel a little weird, and find it, stand, stay straight, get yourself the bend. And for now we will just stand here for a little bit. Find your shoulders on the wall, find your ribs on the wall, and if your shoulders are not touching the wall, don't try to do it by this, because if you're doing this, your back of the ribs will not touch the wall. So think about back of the ribs, calves, glutes. Drop your sacrum, bring your pubic bone towards you. You might feel a little tension in the areas that are not aligned, and have the band next to you. Okay, we're standing here for a second. Bring the chin down, even if it costs you to create a double chin, it's okay. We are prolonging the back of the neck. Now, with a good pressure, so you are stretching whatever you have in your hands, you're going to bring your elbows on the same level as your shoulder, like this. And make your hands, make your palms touch the wall. Again, do not lose the ribs, do not lose anything. The back of the neck, your ribs touching the wall, the glutes and the calf. Now we will be crawling these hands above us, trying to have that all points still touching it, and down. Not easy. And then calves, sacrum, back of the ribs, over is your brow line, and slowly get this up and down. Gonna do like this 4 more times. Up, don't lose the ribs, and down. Chin down, your eyes looking down. Back of the head is touching the wall. Calves trying to touch the wall, but don't overextend the knees. So soft knees. Nothing should be in pain. It just could be feeling a little stretch. Continue. Don't go above your limit. Just comfortable. The back of the ribs are touching and the last one. Very good, very good. I'm pretty sure when you get out, you still feel that straightness in your back, which is not perhaps the most correct way of fixing posture, because it's very more complicated, together with eyes, together with some relaxation of the muscles, but it gives you a great idea and how your shoulders should act at the same time. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go back, touching the calves, your pubic bone towards you, and now you slowly opening as much as you can, your hands apart, and again the back of the neck is touching the wall. So you just on this diagonal, don't bring your shoulders up. No, shoulders are relaxed. This is more for your lower trapezius. Think about your scapulas going down, and your chest muscles stretch together with the back of the neck is touching the wall, and just open this. Just open this, returning on our latissimus, and soft knees, and stretch it until the bend touches your back. If people don't have anything, just even standing next to wall like this helps body understand what is the good vertical line. Slowly relax. Pretty sure you feel what I feel. And now we will stretch the muscles that just worked. Shake your hands, and what we're going to do, bend the elbow, place it on the same level as your shoulder like this, and get closer to the wall. Get closer to the wall. Now turn away from the wall. Turn away from the wall, so your hips and your chest on the same plane, same line. You should feel the stretch in your chest muscles. Your head is on the same plane. You can move a little bit further. Don't bring yourself into pain. Comfy stretch. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to bring our chin slightly up. This is all the same plane. The head can be slightly in more rotation. When you bring the chin up, I bet you feel more stretch into your chest muscle. And I want you to find with big finger and the index finger the wall. Press into the wall with the big finger and index finger. A lot to think about. Big finger, index finger, and the chin slightly up. And slowly go back to neutral. Big finger, index finger. Again, get closer to the wall. Turn away from the wall. When you feel the first amount of stretch, don't go overboard. No need to do extra effort. Slowly but surely. Close away. The same plane. Head a little bit in rotation. You check that the elbow is the same level with your shoulder. You find the wall with the big and index finger. Head slightly more rotated and chin up. Tongue on top of the upper palate. You will stretch here. Stretch. Shoulder is not creeping up. The index finger and the big finger is pressing into the wall. And relax. I'm very sure that was a good stretch. Now let's bring our elbows above, chin down, and we compress we do triple fortunes on our jawline. Today we work with jawline, and we will also need gloves. Think about your elbows go higher. You are standing straight, so not like this. Am I standing? Yeah, straight. I like to do it next to the mirror, so I can control. Slowly inhale, bring it higher, exhale, down. Inhale, bring it higher, exhale, down. Inhale, exhale, open, and stretch. Pre-tension and a good pressure stretch, but not pressing in, pressing up. Okay. Same. Slowly. Very good. Now we will do some tongue exercises. I want you to start putting the tongue on top of the upper palate and start swallowing. It's called dry swallowing. We will do it 4 times. Trust me, it's not that easy. You have your tongue on the upper palate. and you try to swallow. Without moving your tongue away from the upper palate. If it's 100% impossible for you, you take a little bit of water, but we need to reteach our body how to swallow with our the gastric muscles and other muscles that get into the hyoid bone versus when we swallow with the whole neck. So another 4 times. I did 3 times. So tongue on the upper palate. Very good. Takes a little time, but very good for the jaw lines that we're going to be working on. Now take your hands, remove slowly any tension that we just open up. Slide this down like this. Slide this down. Press on exhale. Press on exhale. Now let's define the hyoid bone. Swallow and you will feel the bone. Nicely like a feather touch. And I want you to start moving the whole head in one direction, and the hands are just holding here. You hold your trachea. Slowly bring the head opposite direction. Breathe. And now go, your hands go. Intention, not like you're trying to bring your actual inside of the neck or trachea and all ligaments. No, intention this way and go opposite with your head. First amount of tension, you stop. And which way is easier for you? That's a area of tension. So which way is easier for you? You remember that exercise and you repeat on that side. For me, for example, it was easier on this. So I know that that was a point of tension. If you repeat that exercise, it kind of have to equal itself, but sometimes it takes a little more time. Yeah, now it's more the same as the other side. Just for you, for your knowledge. Now, let's take the gloves. And the dry swallows, you can also repeat during the day. Tongue on the upper palate doesn't move, and you work with your muscles. But please don't like choke on yourself, okay? Now, bring the gloves. We will work with the maxilla suture. This one, okay? So, we will place our finger right under our teeth, and we will go down until you feel the soft. We don't work on the soft, we work only on the bone. And just drop your head. Nothing happening. We just removing the tension in the suture. 5 seconds on one spot, then you put your finger a little further. The pressure of your head is pretty much enough for the move. Don't press. The bones doesn't like that work. Even the whole idea that we work with that. It's already your nervous system bringing extra help there. And now we will go on our cheekbones right here under our cheekbone. Make sure that you don't compress your lip, that you kind of bring your lip out. And here our cheekbone. With the idea I don't want to say press because I don't need you to press. With the idea you do a little push, like you would push a little kitty. This way and diagonal. So we're trying to bring those cheekbones towards the camera and up. Huh? Huh? Check the lip. Breathe 3 times. On inhale, you give that intention move towards the camera and up. Beautiful. Now we're going into the fossa canina, and the fossa is right here. You will start looking next to your nose, and then you will feel on your maxilla, you will feel like a little divot, like a hole, and I want you to find that. So walk around here, and you feel, oh, it's a little lower. So what I want you to do is place your finger. This finger is on top, and you start massaging. 20 circles there, very lightly, but you will feel a lot of sensations. It's somewhere here after your third teeth, right here. The picture will be there. Very good. Remove all tension from that face. Especially in European type of faces, that divot gets even smaller with more deeper with age, and of course all our tissue of our soft tissue doesn't have support anymore, and we have a lot of changes happening on this area. So by bringing a little circles and a little blood and a little piezoelectric technique together with the relaxing the sutures of the upper of the maxilla, gives us an opportunity to restore. Again, find that divot, so you will feel like, oh, it's a heel, and oh, it's a divot right here. And this hand is just compressing the tissue, so it's nicely, it's not like, you're not massaging somewhere else here. So, and start 20 circles. Doesn't matter the direction. You will feel like on that one is already something, could be fibrosis, could be a lot of things that is not helping now. Our cerebral holds all our underarm legs, by the way. Very good. Remove, yeah? Now, will be interesting to keep. Bring your tongue. We will be compressing our tongue nicely. When I say compress, not pushing with your, but slowly, nicely, I want you to introduce to your tongue how much tension is there. Start, you're not going to be able to grab all tongue. As much as you can, but don't rip your tongue away. Relax the tongue. Any movement is good, because I know it's such a sensitive area. You're probably like, what the hell? But very important. Circles, compression, everything what is available for you. How was it? Interesting, right? Now, let's do a little lips and put the cheeks. We did such a good job inside. We need to work on a soft tissue. We start with the powerful depressor. You place your finger, and here with a very strong 2 fingers, you're gonna go up to the corner of your mouth. And here I want you to include a little vibration. And why we do a little vibration here? Because we worked a couple days ago inside, and I want you to relax the ligament. So deep but vibrational. Another one. Stop. See the difference? Magic. Very good. Now place your 2 fingers below your one side of the lip, and these fingers are protecting, and this finger is right below your lip, is stretching the lip like this. Under the lip, stretching the under the lip. Slowly, please. And this is pre-tensioning. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Think you're massaging the teeth. Very good. Let's do one more for the upper lip. 2 fingers, pre-tension, and deep, deep, deep stretch. Very good. Now let's do the nose, the lift, final lift. Or 50 circles away from the nose, or deep. And then up without pulling the depth, or and from the top of the nose slide down. Sorry, we need to put the glove again. I want to show you the technique for the side of your nose. So you're going to place your big finger, or whatever the finger is you feel more comfortable, but I like to place my big finger, and here you're going to massage the nostril. Massage the circles like this, deep. A lot of tension. Yes, hello. Hello. Hello, lymph stagnation. Hello, the tension. Hello, nasolabial fold. Just the side of your nose. Woohoo! This can also help, but more action coming from the inside. I'm changing the glass. Right here. And massage from the corner to this side. Circles. Circles. Deep, deep, deep. Ooh. Shaping the nose. Removing the lymph stagnation. And relaxing the nostrils that every time we take a breath, stretching. Now, place your hand next to your nose, next to the orbital. Drop your head, and with vibration technique, not forcing it. Not forcing it. Slide on top of your cheekbone and ear. And not deform your eyes, so nothing like this. Very particular way, very small road. Very small road, but the vibration. Let's do another. Drop. And hold it here for a second. Third time. I want you to feel with your hand, the cheekbone of yours. Looking good. Place could be done on the table, remember? But I want you to not to do something here, okay? I want your head be dropped. This one is always a little harder for me. Drop. I'm gonna use my lips, bring them in a different direction. Please, we're not gonna stretch the skin. We go in very deep, we glue to the skin, and we massage in the bone. We lift it. Very good, girls. Good job. Sorry that I make it a little longer than 20 minutes, but I want to give you and chest and neck and some exercises to wake up your chest muscles and some inner techniques that very advanced, but sometimes they are that a missing puzzle in the face mosaic of regeneration. Hope you stay and you're good and you enjoying the process.